As part of a charity week on my Twitch channel focused on catching Pokemon and completing bingo boards, raising money for St. Baldrick's in the fight against child cancer, I challenged good friend of the channel, Birdkeeper Toby, to a Pokemon Let's Go bingo race. With the help of one of my mods, who is literally like a walking encyclopedia for all things Pokemon, we came up with 25 primarily catch-based challenges to complete on a randomly generated bingo board. That was, doable within the first 3 hours of Let's Go, under the assumption that we could make it to roughly Vermilion City in that time. Something Toby assured me repeatedly would be doable, but we learned towards the end of the stream was maybe not so doable for me and Toby. So sit back, relax, get cozy, and see if this little doggo Vtuber can beat Birdkeeper Toby in a Pokemon Let's Go bingo race. Of course, it wouldn't be fair to start this without fully explaining the rule set me and Toby are working off. We each had the same bingo grid, and using the handy website Bingo Sync, we're able to mark off squares in the same board to keep track of each other's progress. We simply had to complete the challenges and mark them off as we did them, while chat had the ability to mess us up via donations like blocking of squares for 15 minutes or removing achievements we had made. We were relatively unlimited on how we went for the challenges, however. The winner of this race would be the first person to achieve a bingo, be that through a row, a column, or a diagonal. With shiny being one of the goals on the board, the odds of a full house were pretty low as we only had 3 hours to complete the challenge. We only estimated being able to get to Vermilion City at most, so the challenges were based off what you could achieve between Pallet Town and Vermilion, which meant we could do the starting routes, Viridian Forest, Mount Moon, Nugget Bridge, and the routes around Cerulean City. It both feels like a small radius and a really large one all at the same time. And that's pretty much all the rules we worked off. Complete challenges, mark them off, pray chat don't ruin the challenge. Getting into this, neither me nor Toby really had a game plan to complete this bingo board. Both of us were assuming we would naturally get at least one bingo just by playing through the game. Nothing on the bingo board was overly challenging, and I'm no mastermind, so I hadn't really looked at the board and worked out what would be the most achievable bingo. Truthfully, I figured the hardest part of the challenge would be keeping two ADHD people focused on the task at hand for 3 hours. As the race started, I almost immediately fell behind, in part to me getting distracted lots, and also due to being incredibly rusty at Pokemon Let's Go, having not played it since the game came out. Toby immediately ticks off a bingo box by completing an excellent throw on your partner Pokemon, and I, in panic, fumble horribly. So Toby tracks ahead both in the game and on the challenges. Toby guns straight to catching Pidgy and getting his catch combo up, whereas I play a different move, which will play a huge role later on in this. I catch myself a Rattata as my first action and then join Toby on the Pidgey catching spree. Then it was lots and lots and lots and lots of Pidgey. Seriously, there's so many Pidgey. While catching Pidgey was working its way to not only filling the catch combo square on the bingo board, it did level up my Rattata, making a gym with a Rattata a more achievable square. And I didn't want to go the candy route, which I did consider because Toby didn't plan to, as he didn't really understand the candies. So we were doing that Rattata square off of our Rattata's pure strength. Toby finishes his "we really like burbs" here and heads to the forest while I continue getting my catch count up. Seriously, Doom, why can you not aim? How am I 11 behind on the catch combo? Oh, and Toby did an excellent throw with his eyes closed, so way to show off, Toby. While in the forest, Toby, for some reason, decides not to catch the Bulbasaur that spawned almost immediately and is desperately asking to be caught. Oh my god, I lied when I said we got away from Pidgey, because that is so many Pidgey on the screen. Like, seriously, how many are there right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Pidgey! And a Bulbasaur. Is that more Pidgey than what's on my game? Oh my god, it is. No wonder Toby drops his catch combo for a Pikachu with a Viridian Forest that is literally nothing but Pidgey. This actually ends up hurting him a lot, as he has to wait nearly 20 minutes for another Bulbasaur to spawn, and while he gets to tick away some boxes on catching bug types and prep for future challenges like Bye Bye Butterfree, it allowed me a hot minute to catch up. Did I just phase through the final Pidgey? I just wanted to be free of the rune and go catch up. Clearly I'm lying when I said I was free of Pidgey, because we keep our catch combo going by grabbing a huge Pidgey to fill in a square. And we learn from Toby's mistakes, so we do not waste our catch combo and secure the Bulbasaur as quickly as possible. With the Bulbasaur giving me a slight edge, I waste no time at all other than playing a music video to go and catch some bug Pokemon, a Pikachu that didn't put me at a disadvantage, and then I grooved my way through the forest as I didn't need to really be in there anymore. Now, this is where the race really starts to take a different path. While I'm making my way through the forest, Toby goes straight to the gym, opting to just beat the gym leader for better Pokeballs using his partner Pikachu and Bulbasaur, and doesn't even attempt to use the Rattata in the gym fight. But Rattata was going to be my key to victory. With the 2-hour 30 mark hit with my gym battle, we had just half an hour to get a bingo. Toby was crossing off challenges in Mount Moon, getting stuck yet again waiting for Pokemon to spawn. So I take a brief detour from doing the gym to level up a Caterpie for a while, just so I could achieve Bye Bye Butterfree pretty soon. And honestly, I forgot about party management for a very hot minute. So I had not had a Caterpie in my party for a very long time when going through the forest. Toby had already long since said goodbye to his Caterpie, evolving it up to its final stage and releasing it at Mount Moon. I defeat Brock's Onyx by shaking my Pikachu's butt for a while, then biting it to death, getting a super clutch flinch here. And with me being able to mark off defeat a gym leader with a Rattata, the pressure for the final half an hour begins, and my goodness was that half an hour of stress. See, in order for me to win, I needed to get from Pewter City all the way through Mount Moon and up Nugget Bridge, and then get the rare spawn of a Squirtle. Just a simple Squirtle catch would get me a victory, so I had 30 minutes to do all that, planning to lose a minute or so to catching Mount Moon-based targets if they happened to cross my path. Toby needed a little more to get a win. He needed both the 1% Onyx spawn in Mount Moon plus catch a Squirtle. Or so we thought. A $50 dono decides to remove his catch combo, causing Toby to rest his hopes on getting clutch shiny to win. Or, you know, you could attempt to beat Misty with a Rattata and catch a Squirtle. He zooms ahead through Mount Moon, feeling the pressure. I absolutely blast my way through the cave, ending up just a battle behind Toby within a few minutes. Toby goes back onto the Pidgey grind, catching some Pidgey to get a catch combo going to trigger a Squirtle spawn, and I eventually catch up to that point, feeling sad that I need to use my partner Pikachu to blitz through Nugget Bridge. I wanted to avoid using him at all costs due to it being 6 IV and kinda cracked. Toby's hopes of winning still relied on that Squirtle spawn happening pretty fast and before mine, so we could go and then fight the gym with a Rattata. But with me close on his heels, I began the catch grind combo. Seriously, the spawns in this area actually suck. Originally, a Venonat caused Toby to really feel the pressure by refusing to catch, which is what led him back down the Pidgey path. And I somehow seem to make Pidgey hate me, as literally none seem to be wanting to spawn, even when I drop a cheeky lure. Seriously, there are no Pidgey spawning for me and only a couple of minutes left on the timer. And I still have better odds than Toby, though, who hasn't got a Squirtle yet and still needs a second square. But who knew this stream was just going to be the Pidgey stream? But then, the moment of truth happens. With me feeling worried about my odds with the timer ticking and Pidgey just not spawning. Squirtle!
See you later, little sister.
Squirtle!
What? No, you
Squirtle!
haven't. Someone donate $50. You need to donate $50 and request that the cat beat a gym with Rattata is messed up. DJ, you need to do it right now. It's for charity.
Ah, the beautiful Squirtle spawns at the 1% spawn rate, baby. And oh god, it's so magical. Despite Toby's desperate pleas.
Now! It's now or
This is
never!
so stressful, holy shit. By Lord, they were desperate. I managed to catch the Squirtle and mark it off the board, giving me the clutchest of victories as the timer hits 0. And that, my friends, is how I beat Birdkeeper Toby at a Let's Go Pikachu bingo race for charity. The Rattata I caught as my very first action was ultimately the boy that set everything in motion for me to claim a victory. The underdog stole the game. Toby put up a scary fight, keeping me constantly running to catch up, but in the end, my love of turtles and a belief in Rattata was a hard carry. Truly, that beast was in the top percent of all Rattata. And there we have it, a bingo race comes to a close. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of the charity bingo week challenges, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified. Next up on the agenda for bingo challenges is a Help or Hinder with Takahata 101, where Chat and Taka teamed up to stop me on my quest of getting a bingo in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and oh my god!
We might have to clear the board.
Oh, you can wipe the board, right, Shid?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. That's a board. That's a board clear. That's a cleared board.
Are you taking the board wipe? They do be there trying to stop me. Huge love to Birdkeeper Toby for joining me on this charity challenge. It is always a pleasure to get to hang out with him, so if you don't already, please do give him a follow, link in the description, because he is both an amazing content creator and an amazing friend. Until next time, though, there are duels to be had, games to challenge, songs to sing, and good vibes to spread. I will catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye, Big Dog Champ Licks. Ready? Oh.